start recording it? All right, perfect.
Break my heart. Here we go. Listen. Me never knew you would have put someone above me. The day I met you, me think I found how you love me. Who would have known you'd be the one to really drive me crazy?
Hey guys, it's Joel, aka J Rose, back with another video. Okay, first of all, I have a confession. I have been working on my consistency. I have not been too consistent with posting YouTube videos and making videos. Sometimes I lack of motivation, just like getting busy with life and just forgetting about my craft and about things that are really important to me. Has been something I've been struggling with, especially with a lot of things that have been going on in my life. I just recently moved into a new place, which has been very chaotic, but you know, things are starting to come calm now, so I'm happy about that. But I promise I will be a lot more consistent with my videos and just with a lot of different things in general. As I said, there's been a lot on my plate. There's been new music. I just recently released a song called Scream from my project that is soon to be released. Look out for that and take a listen if you haven't listened to Scream. Just to give you a little bit of background about Scream. Scream is a song that will resonate with you if you've ever been in love with somebody but knew that that love wasn't meant to be from the beginning, but you still held on for a sliver of hope that it would work out, but unfortunately it doesn't, and it leaves you wanting to scream inside from all the pain and the trauma that has been through. So if you haven't listened to it, listen to it. Look out for my new project. And so today I wanted to talk about something that is very relevant to me and everybody in their 20s, and that is navigating life in your 20s. Your 20s, to me, is a very pivotal time in your life. It's a time where you are finding yourself as an adult. It's a time when you are starting to settle down, starting to figure out where your life's gonna go, what it's gonna look like for you moving forward. So, first of all, before I even start, shout out to everybody in their 20s now. Shout out to everybody, period, but shout out to everybody in their 20s, because as I said, being in your 20s nowadays in 2024, no matter what country, no matter where you're from, is hard. You know, there's a lot of things that get thrown around you. You know, there's a lot of temptations out there, influences, whether good or bad, and just a lot of things pulling you in different directions when you're in your 20s. And being in your 20s, as I said, is very pivotal in terms of finding who you are, finding the crowd that you should be around, and just finding something of structure and of stability within your life. So I'm just going to be basically talking about a few tips and things that I've learned. You know, I'm 24 now, but being in my 20s and how that is going for me so far, and kind of what I do to navigate my 20s and to make the most out of it, but also to make the right decisions and to find stability, because stability is something that I long for, and stability is something that we all should really long for. So yeah, without further ado, I want to start off by emphasizing on finding something to believe in. So whether that's religion, whether that's a practice that you like to do, a mantra, whether that maybe a speaker that you're inspired by, an artist that you're inspired by, something that keeps you motivated, whether it's something at your work, if it's your parents, if it's your siblings, no matter who it is, find something to believe in. Find something that motivates you to bring out the best in you. Now, there's ways to be motivated for good, and there's ways to be motivated for bad. And as I said, for myself, I had to find something to believe in, and that thing for me was Christianity. Now, Christianity has been my anchor in life, and any time that I've ever felt my life would start swaying back and forth, Jesus Christ was my anchor. And I can tell you that believing in Jesus Christ has really changed my life and has motivated me to do better and to want better for myself and to almost put a worth and a value on my life. And as a result of that, I've got to really evaluate the people who I have around me, the places in which I work, the things I affiliate with, even the things I put in my body, how I treat myself, how I speak, how I present myself, how I carry myself. It adds value to your life. So if I can recommend something, find something to believe in. It doesn't matter what that thing is, but if it brings out the best in you, keep on going, never give up, never lose hope. And when you fall off track, because we all know when we fall off track, take a moment to breathe, to reevaluate, to say, hey, I may have fell, but I am not defeated. I will conquer, and I promise you that will help bring structure within your life, as it helped mine. And again, as I said, that does not have to be Christianity, but it can be something that holds true to you and something that you believe in. Another thing that I have found is finding good people to surround yourself with. You know, as they say, show me your friends, show me who you are. I'm a firm believer on, you know, the more positivity you have around you, the more positivity you attract into your life. The more negative people you have around you, the more negativity you have surrounding you, the more negativity you pull into your life. It's literally a pull and grab and push type of thing. You know, the laws of attraction, but just in general, if you surround yourself with people who are like-minded, positive individuals who also value themselves, you then will pick up on that positivity, but also too, you guys will all uplift each other. And I found that when I was younger, I was surrounding myself with a lot of people who did not have the best intentions for me, if they even had any intentions at all, even for themselves. People who didn't really care about where their life was going. And I seen that my life, I was being stifled. I was being stifled by those people. And it wasn't until I cut them off and I started to surround myself around like-minded people that I really started to find myself. Like, it's crazy how fast your life can change when you change certain environmental factors. I'm telling you now. Surround yourself with positive people, surround yourself with people who care for you, surround yourself with people who support you, who have your back, who believe in you 100%. But most importantly, believe in yourself, support yourself, have your own back, and let me tell you something, right? Nobody can stop you. Nobody will ever be able to stop you. Never stop believing in yourself and never stop believing your true potential. Another thing that I have found that has helped keep me sane in my 20s is exercise, eating healthy, and treating your body right. Now, of course, if your body is not healthy, your mind won't be healthy. If your mind's not healthy, you won't be healthy. Treat your body as a temple. That might sound cliche, but it's the truth. You know, you are what you eat, and what you put into your body, you then, you know, puts in the same amount of effort. So if you're putting junk into your body's not going to function to, you know, its best. And I recommend have a diet, exercise, if that's going for a walk, if that's running with your dog, if that's going to the gym, you know, anything, any form of exercise, get your body moving, get your mind going. It's not just good for your body, but it's good for your mind. You know, a lot of the times we're focused on what we look like, we're focused on having a six-pack, we're focused on, you know, being the fittest of the fit. But a lot of the times you have to understand that fitness physically should be just as important as fitness mentally. Being okay mentally is a huge thing, because when you're not okay mentally, that affects all other factors within your life. And I find that anytime I feel stressed, anytime I feel overwhelmed, anytime I feel frustrated, angry, depressed, sad, no matter what it is, even when I feel happy and I'm hyper, just exercising and just kind of recentering myself is key. It's really key, and it's helped me through a lot. It continues to help me, and it's an amazing tool. Exercise and eating right, because let me tell you something, right? When you eat good, your body treats you good, and when your body treats you good, everything is good. I know your body's like a machine, and you know, when you feed it right, it's like a well-oiled machine. When a machine's well-oiled, it runs to its fullest extent and capacity. So diet, exercise, treat yourself good, be kind to yourself. Another thing that has kept me sane is finding hobbies. So I like to write music, I like to sing, I like poetry. I like to express myself through different varieties of art, and having a hobby is something that it helps to, for me, it helps to put me in a space where nobody can come. So when I am expressing myself artistically, I feel that I am in a realm that no other soul can infiltrate, and I feel safe. It's my safe space. When I'm at work, when I'm with my friends, when I'm out and about in the community, you know, when I'm at home, when I'm in different places, I feel like, yes, I might be around safe people, I might be in a safe environment, but my soul could feel safer. And I feel that in life, we have to express ourselves in some way, shape, or form. And expressing yourself through means of hobbies, or expressing yourself artistically, or something that you love doing, is so important to spend quality time with yourself. You know, get to know who you are. A lot of us, we spend so much time surrounded by people that we don't know how to be alone. We don't know how to even talk to ourselves or communicate with ourselves, you know, but finding time to invest into a hobby or something that makes you happy is so important in life, because in life, everything's going on. We have work, we have kids, we have commitments, different things going on, and we don't have enough us time. And finding you time to express yourself, to do something you love, to do something you enjoy, no matter what it is, it makes a huge difference. And it's almost like, you know, you're spending quality time with yourself, you're loving yourself, you're giving back to yourself, and you will thank you for that. Another thing that I have been doing is I have been trying to learn as much as I can. So I lately have been trying to learn as much as the laws as possible within Ontario, where I live, and within Canada, to educate myself, because being in your 20s, a lot of the times people who are older than you think that you are naive, uneducated, and I really am huge on education and educating yourself, because it takes you a long way. Education is key. It's very important. So I have been looking up all the provincial laws, federal laws, and I have been trying to take in as much as I can, so that way I can navigate through life without having to rely on people. Because let me tell you something, right? We all should lean on people in life. However, you got to be careful on who you lean to, because if that person does not have good intentions for you, they'll lead you into a wrong direction, or they might not know themselves. It's good knowing your laws, because if you don't, a lot of the times people can take advantage of you. And so I have been reading on, as I said, provincial, federal, and honestly, I've learned a lot. I have learned a whole lot about housing laws. I've learned a whole lot about traffic rules and regulations. I have learned a whole lot about federal laws, and that has really changed my life in terms of, you know, I can move out of province and move somewhere else within Canada. I can move out of Canada, and it's good to know. It's good to be aware of what's going on around you. It's good to be aware of what's illegal, and it's also good to be aware of what your right is as a citizen of whatever respective country and province that you are in, to make sure that no police or any other lawmakers or anybody within society can take advantage of you or do anything illegal to you. It's good to be educated on that. So learn your laws, your respective countries, provinces, etc., and keep up to date with Parliament, keep up to date with your president, prime ministers, keep up to date with what's going on in terms of government, because that's very important. If you're living in that country, you want to know what's going on. Very, 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 very important. Keep up to date, stay in the loop. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on in this world, and as I always say, ignorance is bliss. It's good to know what's going on, and it's good to be aware. Very, 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 very important. Now, another thing is breaking the stigma. Breaking the stigma. So, in your 20s, there's a stigma that, you know, you're immature, you're young, you don't know what you're doing, you have no idea of where your life is going, you're irresponsible, you can't own a house, you can't own this, you can't own that, you're broke, and whatnot. And a lot of the times I find, or myself, I'm speaking about myself, I've had to prove myself to a lot of people. And I've been in predicaments where it's almost like people don't believe in my potential because of my age. And let me tell you something, right? I believe that it doesn't matter what age you are, where you come from, your background, who raised you, that everybody has the opportunity to do anything they put their mind to if they want to do it. And I have been breaking that stigma ever since I've been in my 20s. I've had people who are twice my age, you know, tell me that I'm not your average 20 whatever year old. What's your average 20-something year old? What is that? Are you just speaking and projecting based off of your experience in your 20s, or maybe your child's, or maybe your friends? You know, whose experience are you basing that off of, and then project onto me and tell me what I'm capable and not capable of doing? So I have been really pushing myself to my fullest potential to achieve things that your average 20-something year old, 24-year-old wouldn't be able to do. And it's not as means of flexing on anybody, but it's just a means of saying, like, you know, fuck what people say. Like, you're capable of doing whatever you want. If somebody says, oh, you know, you're too young to buy a house, oh, you're too young to work here, you're too young to run your own business, oh, you're too young to, you know, be the best star or be the top of what you want to be the top in. Don't listen to anybody. Go for it. Go for it. Break past them. Move. Say, go ahead. Move them past. Move them past and go do your thing. Because let me tell you something, right? You're capable of anything you put your mind to. And if anybody ever tells you that you can't do something, just prove it to them. And when you achieve it, smile in their face, look them up and down, and say, "Awa." What else? You know, there's so much. I think enjoying life and being appreciative of everything around you, and family, friends, those who are in your life who support you, but just appreciating nature and what God, the creator, what Mother Earth has given to us is something that's really grounding and humbling. It's a humbling experience because a lot of the times, we're stuck in technology, our day-to-day lives, all the distractions, that we don't take a moment to say, wow, I may be going through X, Y, and Z. Life may not be so easy for me, but I'm alive. I'm blessed. I'm, in a country or in a place where I can breathe air. I can drink water. I can, go out and express myself as freely as I want. I can be who I want to be. I can do what I want to do. I can, live in a country where I feel free to be who I am and to exist. And when I've taken those moments to kind of express my gratitude to Mother Nature and to my Creator, I find that I start to appreciate things that I've never appreciated before and notice things that I've never noticed before. And life is so beautiful, and life is fleeting, life is short. Take time to thank those who have been in your life, and take time to thank the earth for harnessing your soul for as long as it harnessed your soul for. And thank God and thank your Creator and thank Earth for every day that goes past, because you don't have to be here. There's people in our own lives. We've experienced loss in our lives. Every single one of us have experienced loss in our lives, or we will at some point. And it's important to thank, the heavens, or as I said, your Creator and the earth for still being here, and Earth strong. And I always thank God for another day around the sun, another year around the sun, for the birds, for our ecosystem, for just every single thing, because I don't have to be here. I don't have to be this free. I don't have to be in a place where I can express myself and be who I want to be. Things could be a lot worse. But, finding the beauty in even the toughest situations in your life and through all the struggles is so grounding and so humbling. And let me tell you something, right? It's changed my life. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for who you are. Be grateful for your situations. And always understand that the people who are in your life, whether they're blood related, whether they're not, because I'm sure a lot of us know, just because they're blood related does not mean they're family. Just because they're blood related does not mean they'll support you. Just because they're blood related does not mean they'll stand by your side. But the people who are in your life who push you, whether they're blood related or not, that is family. And never forget that. Never forget the people who had you from the ground all the way up. And when you make it up, don't forget those people, because it takes a village, and not all the time those village are going to be your family members. And that's the unfortunate thing of life. But the beautiful thing of life is that there's other souls in this earth who are willing to support somebody who they don't know, somebody who's not even blood related to them, but they believe in them so much that they'll push them and support them. Don't forget those people. Check in on those people, and never forget. And just be grateful for your life. Be grateful for who you are. Be grateful for what you have. Don't be jealous of people. Don't be jealous of what other people have. Don't project and don't compare yourself to other people. Don't block people's blessings. Don't be jealous when somebody's season is here, because with every season there's a reason, and just because it's their season doesn't mean it won't be yours next season. Love yourself. Love yours. Love who you are. Love everything about you, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because you are beautiful. You are your own person, your own individual, nuanced being of light, of opportunity, of endless opportunity and potential. And I want to just send out positive energy to anybody watching this video. I hope you achieve everything that your heart is set out to want to achieve. I hope that your dreams become reality. I hope that your aspirations become the motivation to you achieving what you want to achieve. I hope you over and supersede your own expectations set forth upon yourself. I hope you break the chains of strongholds. I hope you set forth and blaze a new path that nobody before you has ever set. I pray and I hope that you set the bar for yourself and understand that you are in control of your life and destiny. I hope you stay blessed. YouTube, look out for more of my videos. I will be back. I love you and peace. J. Rose.